What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Friday night stream, brought to you by nobody. Nobody. We don't have any sponsors here. Hopefully, all your guys' Friday night is going well so far. Hopefully, we have some scary videos to watch tonight. Cross your fingers, hold your breath. You never know. What's up, Eli Buckmaster, Lila, Meow 1992, Blaze, Dakota, Weather Balloon? What's up, guys? Time to relax, unwind, and watch some Nuke's Top 5. Hopefully, today I'm going to get one loaded up here. I'm going to try to find a good one. I wish there was, like, ratings on YouTube videos. Like, how good was this one? You know? So that we can more accurately find, good Nuke's Top 5 stuff. You guys do anything fun this weekend? Anything at all? Okay. Okay, I think I got a good one here. I want to read the comments and see if there's... Beer o'clock and all. Fuck yeah, dude. I love that, Eli. Previous weekend, you went to New York City and checked out Coney. Oh, how was that, dude? That'd be cool. Celebrating your cousin's birthday this weekend because her birthday was yesterday. Hell yeah. Got more plans than me. I ain't doing shit. Except drinking and playing some games. And then, gotta do some car stuff tomorrow. But other than that, yeah, I'm not doing really much this weekend at all. Drinking some Red's Apple Ale, a little pregame for tonight. Gonna follow it up with some Busch Light. Crisp, cold, delicious, refreshing. I feel like there was... Oh, I was gonna say an announcement as well. Let me see if I can find... Let me see if I can find it first here. An announcement on behalf of Ryan Tremblay, who's not here tonight. I don't know if there's a link to this. Oh, it'll be on Amazon soon. Ryan Tremblay has a book coming out. It'll be on Amazon soon. It's called and I'm gonna butcher this. The Animologist's Comprehensive Guide to Entities of Native North American Folklore. And Ryan Tremblay is one of the authors on that book. If you know Ryan Tremblay, he's a longtime friend of the channel. He knows his stuff about cryptids probably better than anyone. At least he's up there. So when that book hits Amazon shelves, I'll link it if you guys are interested in that. I don't know about pricing or anything like that yet, but that will be coming out soon. So if you guys are interested in that, I recommend you check it out because, like I said, Ryan knows his stuff, and I'm sure it's a good read. It's got a cool cover too. I guess I could show you. I was gonna show it on screen, but it's not on Amazon yet. So it's got a creepy little, you know those guys. You know those guys. Those are the creepy guys. But yeah. Coney Island was all right. Didn't do a ton. Out smoking right now. Fuck yeah, dude. Sounds like a good night. Is Coney Island the Statue of Liberty? It is, isn't it? Maybe I'm thinking Staten Island. I can never remember. No, Coney Island is no Staten Island. Staten Island is that I'm thinking of Staten Island because Coney Island's like the amusement area, right? Like the Ferris wheel and shit. I don't know. Ryan's good people. I agree. Yeah, Ryan's a good guy. Yep. Yeah, we got quite the community on here. I haven't talked to some of these people in a long time, so it's cool to see them out doing some cool stuff. Happy for them. I must be thinking of Staten Island, right? Let me Google it. Yeah, Staten Island is Statue of Liberty. Well, let me look. See, there's a hair in my face somewhere, and I kept keeping it. Oh, it's right here. There. See what Coney Island looks like here. Yeah, Coney Island's like the theme park thing. That's cool. Did you go on the big Ferris wheel? We're gonna start watching in about, oh, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes. Get a couple more people in here, and then we'll go ahead and start. I'm reading the comments of this video today to see if there's any good videos in there. There is a video with Bigfoot, apparently. Bigfoot sounds, at least. There's some good, like, some of the most terrifying comments you'll see in here. Like, I think this might be a good one, hopefully. There's a heartbreaking clip. Gotta love it. You did not. This shit scared the fuck out of you. The cart swing next time. What's the cart swing? Is that a ride? I wouldn't mind visiting New York City. It's just for me. It's a little too many people. But it would be cool to go. I would love to go to the 9/11 memorial. That's probably one of my top places I'd go. But if I could travel to where I only spend like 1 day in New York City, I'd be happy with that. I would go do that, but I wouldn't want to spend like a week personally. I'd really love to go to Yellow Spring, or Yellow Spring, Yellowstone National Park. I would love to go and visit there. That'd be cool. Go camping out there. That'd be sweet. And then like out in Oregon would be cool. I've been to Florida, and that's too humid for me. If I went at a nicer time of the year, maybe. Whatever happens, just remember in Florida, even if you think you're sunburn proof, you're not. I made that mistake. Yeah, Yosemite would be sweet. I'm gonna be one of the tourists that tries to pet the buffalo. Fuck that, man. I mean, people are so stupid. It's people that don't understand that buffaloes are super fucking aggressive and territorial, and above all, fast. People are so dumb. Like that video I'm sure you've seen where the guy was like out walking, and the buffalo sees him from like 100 yards away, probably, and just takes off and just flips him up in the air. He was like running around this little tree, trying to not fucking get mauled. He ended up surviving, but he broke a bunch of bones and shit. Oh, the cart swinging the Ferris wheel and all of them. I'm a big adrenaline like, I don't know what, I don't want to say adrenaline junkie, but I'm a, you know, the feeling your stomach like lifts up. I like that feeling, whatever that's called. Like so on roller coasters and shit. I love that feeling. In a Ferris wheel, you don't get that, but I like the view. I like heights in a way. Like I like being high up. Like being in a plane is so fucking cool looking down. I just like that. Imagine Dill flying in the air wanting to pet a buffalo. Yeah, you know, you'd never see that because I'm not an idiot. I promise you that. I would never get close to a buffalo. I've actually seen them up close when I went to South Dakota. Or was it North Dakota? North Dakota. Yeah, because we went to see Mount Rushmore. That's North Dakota, right? Feel dumb. Oh, it's South Dakota. Okay, I was in South Dakota. Which is a really boring fucking state. Until you get to the Black Hills, then it's pretty cool. But yeah, we got to see buffalo up close, and I would never drive my personal car up near them because I don't want them to get rammed. But they have like a cool park out there that's just wildlife park, and so you can drive through, and there's herds of buffalo, and there's like all these antelope-looking motherfuckers. And then if you get lucky, you can see there's like tons of species. Like there's mountain lions, bears, like there's all types of shit up there. Where's Tessie? She is downstairs, I believe. She might be eating right now. I usually feed him right before the stream. Well, I fed her like 15 minutes ago, but you know how she is. Watched one recently where this old dude got thrown like 10 feet in the air. It was funny as hell to watch him behind a screen. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like him and his granddaughter were walking like on this trail, and they were like 100 yards away, and the buffalo sees him and just takes off, and the guy keeps running around a tree, like I said, a group of little trees, and then finally it catches him and fucking bucks him in the air, and he broke like his back. I think he had like some vertebrae that were broken and shit. He didn't get trampled or nothing, luckily for him, but you hate heights, but I'm changed. I mean, yeah, I don't like heights if like, you know, if I was staying on the edge of a skyscraper with no, like, I would hate that. But if I'm like in a safe, you know, position, then yeah, I love heights. I think it's cool. I just like the view. Like I would love to be on the top of like a skyscraper, not like on the roof, but like at the top floor, looking out a window. So that's just sweet as fuck. All right, I think we're ready to go ahead and get started here with Nuke's Top 5. I have some hope that this could be a good one today, folks.
Urban exploration gone wrong. Urban explorers Matt and Andy from the YouTube channel Finders Beepers History Seekers travel to an abandoned 1800s farmhouse in West Yorkshire, England. In the early 1900s, a farmer's wife passed away from disease inside the home. Mad with grief, the farmer took the lives of their 2 children while they slept in their beds. And then he took his own life in the barn. The unsettling, tragic history has Matt and Andy a little creeped out as they explore the building. And that's when Andy sees something.
This is just all a bit freaky. Let's go in the bathroom. There's nothing in here. Oh, nah, I don't know what I feel about this. Carpet. Very spongy carpet. In it, it's very soft. What? 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 What's in there? Look, what? Oh, use this. Do it again, because I don't know if I've got it on camera.
All right, take care of me, Al. Thanks for tuning in, brother.
The cord on that. I shove it in there and I saw that bouncing. I shit myself. Shit me up. You proper shit me up. Oh, my Lord.
After Andy's absolutely terrifying encounter with a lamp cord, the 2 guys laugh it off and continue looking around. But not soon after, things take a truly creepy turn when they hear something absolutely unnerving coming from somewhere inside the building.
Shh. Stop. Is there someone downstairs?
I don't know. It's not on the street, is it?
No, listen. Can you run in?
Running?
Okay. Can you, like, run in feet?
Yours is better than mine, though.
I just feel like it's down either down there or downstairs. Can't you hear that? I can hear voices, let alone. Where did that come from then? It looks like a... Look at that! Andy, look where it is. It's like
Imagine if that fucking chair just started sliding up that wall. That little motorized chair.
blocking it off. Where's that? Where did that even come from?
Don't like it, man. Don't like it.
I don't, because it weren't balanced on here, were it? It couldn't. Let me get it. I don't like how it's like that, though. Now how it's landed.
Someone's speed.
Matt and Andy hear what sounds like someone running downstairs. When they go back out into the hallway, an old broom is inexplicably thrown onto the staircase from somewhere. While trying to find an explanation for the terrifying event, a childlike voice can be heard whispering, "It's me."
Don't like it, man. Don't like it, man. Don't like it, man.
So could it be that the two friends accidentally captured the spirits of the family who once lived there? You can watch this entire video and many more creepy explorations through abandoned locations over on the YouTube channel.
What's up, Colin Henry? What's up, buddy?
History Seekers. Gate to Hell.
Ooh, that one sounds fucking good as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. The gates. There's a lot of. This is way off. Well, it's not off topic, but gates to hell are like an actual thing. People's like an event or a portal that entities come out of. That's genuinely some of the best footage you'll ever see was the gate to hell stuff. So I'm hoping that's what this is. Yeah, what's up, Colin Henry? I'm gonna give that one a 4.5 out of 10. I mean, come on, it was a broomstick. The little it's me thing was creepy. I'll give it that. Maybe I'll rate it to a 5. I'll give it a straight up 5 out of 10. Yeah, I agree, Lila. I mean, if there would have been footsteps running up the stairs, that would have changed it to probably a 6. Because that to me is always one of the scariest things. Is when people are recording like a staircase and then the fucking ghost runs up the stairs like aggressively at them. That's pretty creepy. But it sounded like I didn't really hear running. I just heard like it sounded like change, like moving around. Just a cleaning lady out of 10. 1 out of 10 or 0 to 10. The video with Brits was boring. It's that's so true. Anytime there's British people, it's like, here we go. 10 out of 10 for Dakota. Yeah, I think we're in agreement. Dakota likes it, which is fine. I think it's another one of those things where if it happened to you, it'd be a 10 out of 10 for sure. I mean, okay, I would say it'd probably be for me like a 7.5. Unless he threw the broom at me, the ghost, then it might be an 8.5.
It's 3 a.m. and Cassandra is shocked awake by the sound of her two very disturbed pit bulls. As she jumps from her bed and looks out of her bedroom window, she quickly realizes why her dogs are so upset. Her outside garden gate is moving, violently clanging back and forth all by itself.
Can't see shit. And then it's gonna be gone because you couldn't just keep the flashlight on. Come on.
Stick at it.
Now, the gate moving by itself is shocking enough, but most terrifying of all, some very strange-looking person appears to be standing just outside the garden fence. Cassandra runs to grab a brighter flashlight, but when she returns, the mysterious figure has disappeared. She seems to hear something nearby and whispers, "Hello."
Like, okay, here's the thing. If you're gonna fake this video, which I'm not saying this is fake, but this is just an idea to to make this even scarier. You know how like it's the whole trope, like anytime they take the camera off it, they go to get another flashlight or go get a different angle, and then they come back and it's gone. How much more scary would it be as if, say, she comes back and that thing is inside the fence now and it's fucking crystal clear? And you know how scary that would be if you actually pulled it off. So if this is a fake video, missed opportunity there, because that would have been unlike the rest and not predictable.
As if in response to her greeting, someone violently pounds on the door right beside her. Cassandra says that she called the police, but they didn't find anyone or anything around her property. So whatever this is, it remains unexplained. So just a note here, unfortunately, we will not be taking any new Nuke's Top 5.
I'm gonna give that one a 6 out of 10. I think it was creepy. I don't know if it's real or not. I have my doubts, but it was creepy. No worries, Lila. Hope you're feeling okay, or at least feeling better soon. No worries, Colin. Yeah, I give that one a 6. I think that was at least creepy enough, even if it was fake. I don't know why I should have been under flashlight. I mean, I would never take my camera off that thing. At the very least, if you're gonna do that, why not prop your camera up and then go get it so the camera stays looking at it the whole time? People don't think of these things, man. Usually because they're fake, but 5 out of 10 for Blaze and 8 for Colin Henry. Like, if I was filming that, I'd be like, okay, I have something here. This is genuinely fucking creepy. I'm gonna make sure that whatever happens is on camera. So I'm gonna find something, anything around me where I don't have to move. I'm gonna prop my camera up, and then I can go get my other flashlight. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get my other flashlight. I'm just gonna fucking keep staring at this fucking thing as long as I can. You know? I'm like, I want to prove that this is real. I want like undeniable evidence that what I'm capturing right now is legit, and make it as hard to debunk as possible if I know that what I'm seeing is real. No, I get that, Lila. Do you have to eat some candy some sugar? Or did you say you're... Oh, it's high. It's already high as fuck, so you don't want to eat sugar, right? Team Who Michael Myers, yeah, for real. Yeah, it does kind of look like him, doesn't it?
Norwood Hill, London, England. Stanley Hawes was designed and built in 1903 by successful British inventor William Ford Robinson Stanley.
Let's fucking do it, Blaze. Let's go to that fucking Axe Murder House and let's fucking catch that bastard, alright? We'll bring our fucking, we'll bring the combat stick. We're gonna catch that fucking murder ghost that's probably still haunting that place.
Although a man of science, William Stanley was always intrigued by the paranormal. It is said that William performed a total of 13 seances to contact the dead and obtain insights into the future.
A series of seances that took place. They were him using the communication with spirits to predict the future, to see what was going to happen and use it as a way to look at basically what the improvements of mankind would be over the next 50 years.
William Stanley passed away from a heart attack in 1909, but Stanley Hall still stands today and is now a community center for the arts. The Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations team is told that many workers and visitors claim to have heard or seen the spirit of William, so the investigators attempt to make contact with his ghost. They set up several static cameras throughout the building and then sit down at a table in the main hall stage area. They ask the ghost of William to join them at the table. What happens next catches them all by surprise.
Who was that?
Who was that? It was something moved here.
There's a bang, isn't it?
Fell on the table, you feel it?
Was it you, Peter? No. Well, it certainly wasn't me because I have my elbows on the table like this.
And I'm sitting here like this holding the digital recorder. I haven't moved. As you can see, none of us move, and we feel the vibration go through the table.
A loud bang can be heard, and the three investigators all question if one of them accidentally hit the table. But as we can see in the video, no one hit the table. At least, no one we can see.
Who was that?
Who was that? It was something moved here.
Throughout the night, the team continuously hears unexplained movement and voices, but none of it compares to what they capture on their static camera pointed at the main hall stage area. While the investigators are on a break, this happens.
That was a goofy looking shadow.
A dark figure is caught on static camera 1, and the investigators have no idea who or what this could be. Is it possible that they made contact with the ghost of William Stanley? Let me know what you think. You can watch this 2-part investigation and many more over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations. An unrest.
I give that one like a 3. There's not much that happened there. Holy shit. Stick and Glock combo. The real question is 9mm or 45 for the 45 ACP, baby. 45 ACP. 100%. When your blood sugar is low, you got to eat sugar to bring it back up. I can eat sugar when my blood sugar is fine and low servings. I just got to give myself insulin first. Oh, gotcha. I was thinking the same thing, Eli. Like that I was trying to remember what that. It was like it's some like, is it a Scooby-Doo cartoon, or there's some cartoon where the ghost is like hunched over and like walks goofy. I can't remember what that I'm thinking of, but let's see, a 2 for Weather Balloon, a 0 for Blaze. Someone new is going. Hell yeah, Colin Henry. 2 out of 10 for Dakota. Hey, 9mm also works just fine. But, yeah, 45 ACP, baby. Also, ass out of 10. What's up, Fallen Coffee?
Full stop. Late one night, truck driver Danny Ramirez pulls over at a rest stop in Oregon to sleep for the night. But there will be no sleep this night. He experiences something truly bizarre.
started to hear stuff out here. I'm over here on 97 on the rest stop. And, I don't know. What the hell is that?
Is that Bigfoot?
What the heck is that? What the absolute is it? Starting to regret that I stopped at this rest stop.
Man, I don't know what that could even be.
And they say
If it's not like a
isn't
Bigfoot.
real? I don't ever want to stick my arm out the window. I can't believe.
A loud animal like whale
Like, you can rule out fox, coyote, mountain lion, bear, deer, moose. I'm trying to think what else would possibly be in this area. The only thing that this could be even somewhat close to would be some kind of big dog, potentially. But I doubt that, because, again, I don't know what every dog in the world sounds like, but man, that seems very... I saw the car drive by in the mirror, as if that's what you're talking about.
can be heard coming from the woods right in front of Danny's parked truck. Danny believes he might have captured the sounds of a Bigfoot. Now, it should be noted here that Danny has never posted anything related to...
The only thing I'll say is that it doesn't really sound like a Bigfoot scream either, because Bigfoots have, like, they sound like men. Like, it's more of a hooah, 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 hooah. Like, it's like that. Like, I don't know if you remember the Sierra Mountains Bigfoot calls. I think the most credible Bigfoot call caught on tape ever recorded. And they sounded very much like humans almost, but primal. Like, it was very, like, ape-like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like a whine like this. This is something different. I almost wonder if this is some other kind of cryptid creature or something, because I don't recognize that call. Yeah, Dogman could be potential. I mean, it just doesn't sound like Bigfoot to me personally, but I mean, maybe there's different kinds of Bigfoot with different kind of calls too.
the paranormal on his TikTok, which makes this creepy footage that much more believable. Also, others say that they've heard the exact same sounds in this exact same area. But of course, real or not, I leave that to you to decide. Spirits.
I'm gonna give that one a 7.5 out of 10. I like that. That's interesting. That was different, and I like that. Truck driver videos. Dude's gonna be experiencing coke and lot lizards. Dream job is driving a semi. Dad's been driving for 40 years and seen the black dog twice. Trucker legend. I've never heard of that. Welcome, Kayla. Is Kayla Falling Coffee then, I assume? You have your CDL Class B, need to upgrade to A, but it'll also be cool to travel more Class A. I have to get my CDL next spring. Dill is back. That's right. Dill is back. Welcome, Trolls Begun. Isn't this a bit difficult? Yeah, I mean, it could be, but I want to say, just based on the Sierra Mountain Bigfoot call that I believe is 1,000% legit, that this is something else. Do yourself a favor and watch Primal. It's a great show. Primal. I don't know why. It sounds familiar, but I've not heard of it, or I haven't seen it, but it sounds familiar. 4 out of 5 for Blaze, or 4 or 5 out of 10. Sounds like a wolf. It could be. It could definitely be a wolf. That's what I mean. It sounds like some kind of big dog. It could be some kind of big dog. There's parts of it though where I'm like, I don't know. 8.5 for Colin Henry. Yeah, I gotta get an excavating job, and we gotta haul the excavator around the semis. So I'll have to be driving stick shift semis before too long.
If you're a regular viewer of Nuke's Top 5, you might remember TikTok user Josiah Worley. Josiah experienced and recorded multiple paranormal experiences in his home in Minnesota, and was also sort of known for his unhealthy lifestyle, as he was usually drinking in his videos.
For some stupid reason, my phone went from 30% to 5%, so I'm gonna take a shot. Do something. What the As I was getting ready to leave, my phone almost died. Shh, what the What happened to the light? I'm gonna go grab everything that I possibly can. Okay, try me, bro. What's good?
I don't know what it is, but upstairs of houses that look like this in this design kind of creep me the fuck out. I remember when I was looking at houses one time for a rental back in the day. There was an upstairs that looked kind of like this, and I mean, when I'm talking or when I'm saying that, I mean like.
Okay,
I can get on the right still. Okay, come on.
I'm gonna go
Like this kind of design, and I remember this one it wasn't painted; it was just regular wood, and it gave me the heebie-fucking-jeebies. Like I was like, dude, this just feels haunted. There was nothing that happened. I just felt like this was haunted. I just had that feeling. I'm not saying it was. It just had that, like I would be uncomfortable up here at nighttime. It's just a weird fucking atmosphere. And I did not end up renting that house.
grab everything that I possibly can. Okay, try me, bro. What's good? I'm not a bitch. At least I didn't think I was, but I'm starting to progressively become more scared.
In an attempt to escape the extreme paranormal activity in his apartment, Josiah moved to a new city with his girlfriend, and he also began to try to improve his bad health habits. But, as you might have guessed, whatever was haunting Josiah seems to have followed him to his new home.
I just got off a FaceTime with my friends Bree and Liz, and they were saying that something was in the hallway. No, it's in the kitchen. My fucking chair is moving. It's straight up moving. Maria.
Josiah starts to become unnerved by the...
What was that in the door there? I swear to God. Oh, I thought this was a face right here. I just thought I saw a face. I'm like, what the fuck was it?
Josiah starts to become unnerved by the strange activity and slowly starts to return to his bad habit of having an occasional drink. One night, Josiah is boiling water in the kitchen when something happens that shocks him to his core.
Okay, so I will say I'm stupid for drinking. That knife fell out of that little fucking knife container thing.
kitchen knife flies off the knife block and lands with the point buried
Holy
in the
fucking
floor.
shit.
Josiah is absolutely shocked and says he has no idea what this dark poltergeist could be that seems to follow him from place to place. But let me know what you think.
Even if that was fake, that was kind of cool how that happened. The other day I was thinking, damn, where did Big Dill go that I saw 5 months ago and got happy, been catching up with the lives. Hell yeah, happy to have you back, Nathan. Appreciate you so much. Yeah, we're back and streaming. You know, I try to stream every Friday. I can't guarantee every single Friday, but pretty much every Friday. I do want to start making videos again. I've been thinking of ideas, man. I got a fantasy football league that I run, so I've been really busy making content for that lately. But as soon as that's done, or as soon as August is done, I'll have my editing back up, and I need to get Adobe Premiere again, honestly. But I've been using CapCut, man. I do kind of like that. I might keep it. Mouth ulcers hurt so bad. Yeah, I believe you. Man, what would I rate that? I'm gonna give it a 6. It was solid. Your previous streaming room had awful Fang Chu. What the hell is that? Which helped with that, with what happened last time. The figure up the stairs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that creepy figure. Attic-like house, yep. His ghost is going to be haunting that place when he drinks at Everclear. 6 or 7 out of 10. Not 6, 7. I'd buy a new house out of 10. Final Destination shit with that knife. Yeah, absolutely. 5, but missed half probably. 5's pretty fair. Yeah, I mean, it definitely could be. That knife shot could be faked for sure, but yeah, either way, that was pretty fucking cool. I agree. 4 for Colin Henry.
Haunting. This next creepy video is a bit of a mystery. It was posted to YouTube over 13 years ago on an account that has no other info than the strange name Freeze Dave Ram. So YouTube user Freeze Dave Ram explains that he occasionally hears strange noises in his home in Hungary, but he says he never really thought much about it. Then one night he's practicing some music on his keyboard. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
Dude, that's badass. I actually really like that tune. What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that? Was that not a giant black figure? Am I crazy?
Hello?
What is that black thing? What the fuck is that? What am I looking at here? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck is happening? Is this the most out of focus camera of all time, or what? Like, Jesus Christ.
Objects around the house fall
First of all, when you're in that situation, you feel like you're surrounded, pants go down immediately. Cock out, okay? That's number one rule. Always cock out. Then you're going to start fucking swinging at the fucking air. Throw some back fucking elbows. You fucking start doing spinning fists. You start claiming dominance by being aggressive and naked. Something that even entities don't like to fuck with. That's a number one rule. When you feel like you're surrounded by multiple demons, get naked, cock out. That's what I call it. And it's always been a strategy of mine, okay? Like this is straight up fucking creepy footage. I'm not going to lie. I swear to God, I saw like 3 different fucking dark blobs that look like fucking ghosts in this video alone.
And some even seem to be thrown. A TV malfunctions in a truly unnerving way and a door slams shut. The musician just makes a run for it, and the video abruptly ends. But that's not all, because did you see it? Someone or something appears to be standing in the shadows of the living room, and YouTube user Freeze Dave Ram doesn't even see it.
How do you not see
this
that?
Dark, ominous figure be the cause of this terrifying activity? Or is this 13-year-old YouTube video just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The shadowy shepherd.
My gut says it's an elaborate hoax. I do believe that. However, I will say this. That was a really, really well done hoax if it is fake. If it's real, then that's some of the most horrifying footage I've ever seen of a ghost or paranormal clip. But I think it was very well done, well shot. It was creepy. I'm gonna give that an 8.5 out of 10. I think even the music was, like, to start off, that fucking tune he was playing, dude, that was a good fucking little tune. I wish we could have heard more of that. You know, one of these days he'll say what happened is absolutely terrifying, and it actually will be terrifying. That's so true. Looks like a plant in the corner. It could be. Sword attack. 7 for Nathan. 9 for Luca. Fake but high quality. 7 out of 10 for the troll. Yeah, I mean, dude, that was seriously, like, that was well shot. I think it was, you know, granted, if it's 13 years old, or I think he said 13-year-old clip, the camera being out of focus and all that, that's understandable. If it was shot today, you have no excuse for that. Zero. None. 13 years ago, okay, I can cut you a break for that. But it looked like when he went in that room, there was a figure on the bed or something. And then there was some weird squiggly thing at the fucking top of the door, which I can't tell what the fuck it was because the camera's so out of focus, but that seemed like some kind of dream sequence. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was so, like, what's the word? I don't know. Like, that felt like a bad dream. Eight for Colin Henry. His panic seemed real. That shit was fucked. I wish I could invite you to check out my old scary as fuck basement. 8 out of 10 for Blaze. I don't know that I want to check out your scary as fuck basement. You know? If it was haunted, I definitely would, though.
This next creepy video was captured by Twitter user Eldar Glorfindel. Eldar says that he and his friends were about to head home after spending a day at the beach in the city of Niterói, Brazil. They spot a lone goat trotting down the street. So Eldar decides to take a quick video of the goat to share with his friends on social media, kind of as a joke. But his friends are shocked when they spot something that Eldar did not see.
Qual é, mano? Do nada, bode, mano.
What was that? Oh shit.
Some eerie figure can be seen watching Eldar and his friends from the shadows. Eldar's baffled and swears that he and his friends didn't see anyone standing there at the time. But whoever or whatever it is, the goat does seem to take notice. So what do you think is going on here? Let me know down in the comments.
That is kind of creepy because the fact that the goat does turn and look at it indicates that it was actually there.
Smiling.
Could it be fake? Yeah, it could be a person in a costume, but it does look kind of... something about it almost looks transparent, almost in a way. I'm going to give that one a 7. That was kind of creepy. Used to have a family member with a pet goat. Goats creep me out just a little bit. 5 for Colin Henry. 6 for Blaze. Team who Michael Meyer returns. 5 for Lila. 8 for Dakota. 7 for the Troll. 6 for Nathan. Come on, bud. Just stand over there in this mask and tell. Probably. That's probably exactly what happened.
Jack. A paranormal investigator that goes by the name Midwest Ghost Hunter sets out to investigate the Roselawn Cemetery in Roseville, Minnesota. Now, for years, local police would receive frantic phone calls from cemetery visitors who claimed to see a terrified man who was trapped inside one of the graveyard's mausoleums. But no matter how many times police rushed to the cemetery to check it out, they never found anyone. The mausoleum was always locked and empty. Local legend began to say that this man was a trapped spirit inside the mausoleum. They called him Smiling Jack, named after a picture of a smiling man found inside the mysterious mausoleum. Investigator Midwest Ghost Hunter scouts the cemetery for hours in the middle of the night, hoping to find any signs of Smiling Jack. He almost gives up, but then he decides to take some photos of the inside of the mausoleum. What he captures is downright chilling.
Whoa, what the
Okay, that's pretty creepy.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, I just caught a face. Holy oh my god. Dude, I just caught a face in there. Oh my god.
That looked like
An eerie
impressively
smiling face can be seen in one of the photos, and
distinct,
investigator
too.
Midwest Ghost Hunter is absolutely shocked by the capture. But he's not ready to leave just yet, so he begins to ask Smiling Jack some questions.
Like, usually I'm on the team of like, okay, that could be explained by distortion of the camera in the glass or, you know, whatever. But that looks so human, and it looks like a clear smile. Like that is pretty fucking creepy. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty fucking creepy.
And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
Jack, if you can hear my voice, I know you're here. Tap on this window. Tap on it just like this. I don't know, guys. It seems like he's gone.
And with that, the investigator has had enough for one night. So could it be that the stories of Smiling Jack are true? Could there be a spirit eternally trapped inside the mausoleum? Let me know what you think. You can watch this and many more spooky moments.
That pisses me off. This guy should have done more. Like, why leave at that point? You're just getting into the juice of it. Like, I would be so invested at this point. Like, to me, when people leave like that, they're not really there to investigate. They're just there to see if anything creepy happens and then bounce. Like, come on. You've gotten a creepy fucking face. You've gotten tapping on a window responding to you instead of a locked mausoleum. Come on, like, stay around. Like, what the fuck? You could get way more. Like, get more evidence of the tapping. That's a good video. I like that.
Moments over on the YouTube channel, Midwest Ghost Hunter. Return to the...
I'm going to give that one a 9.5 out of 10. I like that one a lot. A 9 for Colin Henry says immediately, fuck that. A 10 out of 10 for Dakota. That one scared him. Flash bang through the door. Fuck yeah. 7 out of 10, but agreed, stay all night. Yeah, I mean, dude, you at least stay for another hour or two. Like, get some more footage. Like, if it's being that forthcoming with evidence for you, like, just keep collecting it. You could have made a super mega viral video with great superior evidence. I would keep taking pictures. I would take hundreds of pictures. And once I got that face, I'm just going to keep taking pictures of the outside through the door like he was. Keep tapping the window. I'm going to do EVP stuff right outside the door, which I'm not a big EVP guy, but when I'm in a situation like this, yes, I will be using it. Look up the Greyfriars Cemetery in UK as a mausoleum. That's creepy too. Huh. Or Greyfriars. A 9 out of 10 for Luca. 8, gotta finish out everything. Yeah. 9, good evidence, nothing over top for trolling, or the troll. Yeah, I agree. Sent you a creepy deep sea thing on Instagram? Okay. I do like creepy deep sea things.
Basement. 2 months ago, we watched popular urban explorer Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill experience what he says was one of the most terrifying moments of his life as he had a disturbing paranormal encounter inside a 100-year-old abandoned factory in Cleveland, Ohio.
Did you hear that? That was loud. What the hell? What the
That's kind of creepy.
was that?
To this day, Chris still says that he has no idea what happened to him on that horrible night, but he's determined to find out. So against his better instincts, he decides to go back. Cut to the middle of the night, and Chris heads back down into the basement where he had his previous terrifying encounter. It did not go well. Very early into his exploration, and Chris is checking out an old room where he thinks he heard a strange sound.
I'll tell you this right now. I will never explore an abandoned place like this without a gun. Not because of ghosts, because of real fucking people squatting there. I'm never not going to a place like this without being armed.
He doesn't exactly catch what it was, but many of his viewers did. Listen carefully.
It's a weird noise in this room. That's creepy.
Did you hear it? When the audio is enhanced, a strange male voice can be heard whispering, but what it seems to be saying can't be understood.
It's a weird noise in this room. That's creepy.
But it gets worse. Soon after this incident, things take a terrifying turn.
Bones are still there. That's nasty. What the hell is that?
Why would you run? Come on. I mean, it's almost clearly an animal. It has to be,
A
right?
heavy object falls or is thrown onto a grate just above Chris's head. In a panic, he rushes upstairs to check the area to try to find the culprit. There's no one there. But meanwhile, an infrared camera that Chris has set up in the basement records something truly chilling.
That scared the shit out of me.
That was creepy.
A white translucent figure can be seen walking across the basement. Now Chris has no idea what his infrared camera has captured, and he decides to just take a break. He sits down and starts scrolling through his phone, and what happens next is absolutely terrifying.
Holy shit. Dude, that is actually fucking what the fuck.
Without warning, Chris is pushed backwards by some invisible force.
That looks, dude, that looks real as fuck. I don't know how the fuck you'd fake that. Honest to God. If that is fake footage, like CGI'd or something, that's insane. That's insane that they pulled it off. That just seems... That, dude, that just seems...
Off to the floor and is knocked unconscious for 10 minutes. When he wakes up, he quickly grabs his equipment and just gets out of there. Now, this clip is especially impressive as Chris is a pretty big guy, but he seems to go flying backwards with intense force.
Dude.
Chris later says that the fall was so hard that both his camera lens and phone screen were broken. He says that he will never, ever go back to that place again. You can watch this entire exploration with even more spooky moments that I didn't show here over on the YouTube channel, Urbex Hill. Sleight of hand.
That makes me want to go to that fucking place. Holy shit, that is fucking... I'm gonna give that a 10 out of 10. It was probably like sitting at an 8 out of 10 up until that last clip. That was wild. Even if that's fake, which I don't think that clip is. I really do think that's legit. That would be so well done. It's so impressive. God damn. That's creepy, dude. That's so fucking creepy. That's one of my favorite, like, abandoned, like, that is my favorite, like, abandoned location exploration, other than that one cannibalistic site that we were watching that one time. Holy fuck, I was not expecting that. That's wild. I've never seen anything like that. See, and that's what I like. When you see a clip where it's like, it's something that you just, it's so out of there. Like, I've never seen someone get pushed like that. That's nuts. If Blaze, Dill, and I ever go hunting or go to abandoned buildings to explore, I'm walking right behind you both for protection. Yeah, I'm not getting yeeted like that. I promise you that. No fucking way. If I did, I'm not going unconscious at the very least. I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna do one of the fucking things where I get on my back, on my hands. I'm gonna kick myself back up, and then I'm gonna immediately fucking spinning back fist. I'm gonna knock the fuck out of whatever that ghost is. The way it was walking so smug pisses me off. Fuck you, ghost. That's what I would say to it. It would work. The ghost been watching the Fishing with Garrett videos. That one looks real. The legs are too thin to be superimposed. Damn, seen that one and just keeps getting better. 9 for Nathan, 9 for Luca. Was not a gentle yoink. Started out with 6, ended as a 10. That was amazing for Colin Henry. What a burger chicken out of 10. Or Whataburger burger chicken. I've never had that. Yeah, that was nuts. That was genuinely insane.
Late one evening, Reddit user Get the Bass is home alone, recording a video of his brand new aquarium tank and goldfish to post to Instagram. But he spots something truly bizarre.
Alright guys, got some new fish. Pretty big tank as well. There's currently 2 black ones, 2 gold ones. I've called them Goldie number 2, a black one, and if you guys have any suggestions for names that...
I've seen this one before.
What the...
I think I debunked this one myself.
True.
Pretty big tank as well.
If this, I'm thinking the right one.
Currently 2 black ones, 2 gold ones. I've called them Goldie number 2, a black one, and if you guys have any suggestions for names that...
Yeah, this is the one. It's because the way he takes that corner so wide. Someone could have been hiding right behind that corner, and then the camera just goes right past him, and then it's right by his shoulder or the guy's neck or whatever. And then the guy, as that's happening, the guy moves to somewhere else. When he turns around, there's no one there. This is clearly fake. This is one of the most obviously fake videos of all time.
What the...
The way he turned that corner so wide, it's so painfully obvious. No one would turn a corner like that with the camera. It's not like, it's not a, I mean, come on, it's not a video game.
A mysterious hand can be seen quickly moving away from the tank, but when Reddit user Get the Bass runs around the corner, there's no one there. Get the Bass says that at first he was worried that someone might have broken into his house, but he didn't hear any footsteps running away, and after a search, he didn't find anyone inside. One thing Get the Bass is correct about, though, is the lack of other footsteps, because even when the audio is boosted and enhanced, the only footsteps that can be heard are his own. Listen closely.
Oh, what the What the
I think that's pretty explainable by wearing some kind of shoe, and the other guy's wearing like socks, and the floor doesn't creak. I don't think that's anything shocking.
Get the Bass says that he's heard and seen other odd things in his house. So could this hand belong to someone or something that haunts his home? Let me know what you think. Thanks so much.
1 out of 10. That's fake as shit, and it's not even scary, and it's poorly done. I think that's I think I could make that clip even better. I think I can make that more believable than that guy. The type of video where you turn a corner and see nothing is so overdone. I agree. I mean, come on, like, we got to get more creative. We're gonna fake stuff. I'm fine with that. Make it entertaining though. Yeah, I mean, that was actually a pretty fucking solid video, dude. I'm not gonna lie. That was thoroughly entertaining. That was pretty good. Yeah, that was one of the best Nukes videos we've had in quite a while. I think, anyways. Let's see. We're gonna hang out for the last 20 minutes of stream, talk about whatever. So if you have any questions about anything, you want to talk about paranormal, cryptids, you can talk about anything at all. Now is the time. Supernatural vids are good, but I prefer scary encounters with people better. Yeah, I know. Encountering real people out in the wild that have bad intentions is definitely scarier. Have you guys heard about the Ted Bundy story? I wish I could find the clip. It was a couple that want to take a night walk out in this wooded area on this trail, and they went walking, and the boyfriend wanted to show his girlfriend this cool viewing spot at nighttime. Like at nighttime, there was a specifically cool spot. I don't know what it was. This is a Mr. Ballin video. I don't know how to find it. Anyways, they're walking down this trail. Well, they start going. They're like halfway down this trail, and all of a sudden, they both get this really, really bad feeling that they're not alone, and that not only are they not alone, but they're in danger. And so they can't shake this feeling, but they continue to push on because it's just paranoia, right? Well, it's pitch fucking dark out, and I don't think for whatever reason they had a flashlight. I think they just had their phones, but they were just walking through the moonlight or something, and all of a sudden, as they're walking, the girlfriend steps on something soft, and it was weird enough where it was like, okay, this is something that was alive at one point, like fleshy. And so they turn around, they fucking book it, they run away. Well, turns out it was fucking Ted Bundy. Like later on, Ted Bundy was arrested. Obviously, he's told a lot of his stories in prison. And turns out that night he recalls that the interviewer asked him a question like, "Did you almost ever get caught?" He's like, "Yeah, there was one time. I was actually in the process of dumping a body of this female that I killed, and this couple came walking up the trail, and they actually stepped on the dead woman's arm that was like laying over the trail." And I was hiding in the bushes just 2 feet away from them, ready to strike and kill them if they noticed it. And they never looked down at the body. They never looked at me. They just turned around and ran. And I got away with it. But they were that close to looking down. If they would have just looked down, they would have been dead. It's like, dude, that is creepy as fuck. Found any good Bigfoot video? I mean, other than like the Sierra Nevada or the Sierra Mountain Bigfoot, which is I think the best Bigfoot evidence of all time. Other than the original Patterson-Gimlin film. Trying to find if I can find it. Pretty sure it's called Sierra Mountain. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Sierra Mountain. Okay, so it's called Sierra. Yeah, okay, I found
it. Their vocal range is much greater than human beings. They're
all right, thanks for tuning in, Colin Henry. Appreciate you. Yeah, if you guys have not seen this before, check this out. This is, I think, and sorry this footage isn't great, but
frequencies go way above and way below the abilities of human. I was trained in all of the deceptive
sounds. That was in 7. We'd go in. Sometimes you might hear a grunt or a whoop or a big blowing sound or something like that, and that's when
we got about 14 minutes left in the stream, Blaze.
You know you want to get inside the shelter because you still don't know what you're dealing with. Whatever it is big, very, very big. We all go inside, close the shelter door, and that's a log that we put between these trees, and then we'd strap it inside a cable, and then they would start making their sounds. And that was in 71 when I first started hearing them, and we started recording them. Across the creek at the big rocks. Those We were all talking about maybe having to shoot our way out. You're just sitting there, all of you are kind of petrified. You're just waiting for the walls to break open, something reach in there and grab you and hold you up, and waiting for the light to break in the cracks of the walls, and it never happened. That's the strange part, because you hear it over there, but you don't see it over there. As time went on, 72, same thing, you know, whatever it was we thought might be trying to scare us out. Maybe this is their territory, but we don't know. We can only guess at why they were doing what they were doing, and but they were observing us, that's for sure.
Well, we do know that their vocal range is much greater than human beings. Their frequencies go way above and way below the abilities of human. I was trained in all of the deceptive practices in voice communications. Besides the fact that you have the creatures stepping on each other in their conversational turns, you have the humans, like Ron, stepping on the creatures back and forth, overlapping their voices on the tapes. That can't be faked. Not in 1974. Plus, it would be extremely dangerous to come up here at night into a camp full of well-armed hunters. They don't go to bed at night without their guns at their sides. Yeah, it's ridiculous to think of it.
Not to mention, I'm pretty sure it was like a 2 or 3 day hike on horseback to get up to this. It was up in the mountains. Like, this isn't an area that that you could just walk up to. You would die. You would die. I mean, the terrain is so extremely rough that you need a horse to even navigate it. And it takes 2 or 3 days on horseback to get there. Like, it's kind of one of those deals that go up there once a year and then spend a few days up there to hunt these awesome fucking deer that would be up there. And so it was a really rare and remote location where they were getting these. And then funny enough, and I don't know if they'll talk about it on this little short clip, after these things kept happening, like the park services stopped letting them go up there and made them tear down their fucking campsite, and then we're no longer able to go there again, which is kind of suspicious, don't you think?
Do it. You wouldn't do it just to hoax a bunch of hunters up here.
So from a 100% factual standpoint, we really don't know what's making this language sounds.
That's right. We don't know. One time I heard a big, sound like a huge tuning fork above us, and you couldn't find the source of it. It was just a big sound like that. Sometimes you'd hear a sound out here, and one time we thought our camp was being torn apart by something. We thought the barrels we'd packed in and was being torn up and tossed around, and you look out here when all the commotion and the sound stop, and nothing changed. Now, how do you explain that? You know, one time we was in there, I thought I heard a car door slam out here. Now, come on, we're 8 miles in the wilderness. There's no...
So aside from the sounds, you also saw some things in the sky and the air?
Yeah, lights, yeah, orbs. Other guys that reported orbs when I wasn't here. Me and my friend Bill saw one night was a big blue ball coming down from up here, slowly moving, definitely controlled, and had some type of intelligence about it. And if you were just looking up there, you would think it was the moon, but it was blue, it was moving down. We lost it behind the trees and went over there. So I don't know what to think of that. You don't know what to think about any of this stuff, you know. We were in a tent, it just almost, it wasn't this dark, but this thing, whatever it was, just kind of starts moving across over here behind us. Elongated light, about probably 3 foot long, probably about that big around, and just a rod of light. I tell people when I talk about it, it's like a Star Wars saber.
Very common sighting, by the way. Very, very common sighting.
White, glowing, but not bright glowing, just glowing. And it just moved slowly through the trees, definitely controlled, and dissipated over here.
Is it embarrassing to talk about?
No, I don't care. I'm old enough now, nothing bothers me.
What makes you keep coming back?
The mystery that's still here. There's still a mystery that needs to be solved or understood. And I'm here now because you're here. I've been asked multiple times to be brought up here by different people, and I've turned them down basically because I don't want the area. It's such a pristine area still. I don't want it exposed to a bunch of researchers come up here just inundating the area. And I've also told the hunters that still come up and their offsprings, which still hunt the area, that I'll kind of keep it very private as much as possible. The shelter, although it's been dismantled now years ago, it's still a place to come to. It was interesting stuff. Nothing surprises me. Nothing up here. Why this is such a strange place, I have no idea, but it is a very interesting area.
Man, I'd love to go up there.
We spent 7 days with Ron and Scott at the Sierra camp. And although we didn't experience anything paranormal, this area holds many secrets. That we know for sure.
I would love to go experience that. Bigfoots and UFOs usually go hand in hand, and I don't understand why. I don't think anyone does. Maybe they're connected. That'd be the most logical reasoning, that they're somehow connected. But yeah, the Sierra Mountains, like this, or the Sierra Bigfoot sounds are scary as fuck. I do believe that is not only 100% real, but I think that's the most legit footage and evidence of Bigfoot that exists in the world. That we know of, at least. Five more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes. So if you got any questions or comments, now's the time to talk about whatever. Too much walking through like the ape section of the zoo. Yeah, I mean, it's very primal. It's very primate sounding. Maybe we should speak Chinese when looking for Bigfoots. Can't wait to move out to nowhere. Yeah. You never know, Blaze. That might just happen to you. Here's some creepy ass fucking Bigfoot howls and grunts. I've seen a lot of videos of camping. Like camping, it seems like a lot of stuff goes weird. There's a video of a guy in this tent all by himself. Or no, I think he was with someone. He was with another buddy. And they're in the middle of fucking nowhere, and all of a sudden you can hear someone running, like this grunting noise. Like it sounded like a person almost, but it was like it wasn't human, and it was running super fucking fast right up to the tent, and it would stop. If you guys, the game Forest, I played on stream a few times. It reminded me of one of those cannibal looking things where it like would run up to you and then stare at you and make this like this noise, and then it would run away. And that's what it sounded like. And it's like, dude, you almost wonder if that's like a Bigfoot too. It's fucking creepy as shit. Either way, if I had a gun, I'm fucking pop. I mean, I'm fucking spraying lead through that fucking tent. Have I heard of the Dulce bases in New Mexico? I have heard of it. I don't know about are you talking about hold on. Let me see if we're talking about the same thing here. I'm thinking of the Air Force Base. Is that what you're thinking of? Let's see. Dulce. Yeah, Air Force Base. And New Mexico. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Air Force Base, New Mexico. Yeah. Underground facility. I've heard all the bad shit, all the alien, and no, I shouldn't say all, but a majority of the weird shit is at Wright-Patterson in Ohio. I've heard that under Wright-Patterson is a massive facility, and they keep a lot of the shit there. That's where the Kandahar Giants were taken to, reportedly, according to the pilot that flew a Kandahar Giant into that base. Definitely, I mean, I think there's multiple bases that have multiple things, for sure. Dulce Air Force Base, I wouldn't be surprised. We got about a minute left, guys. Minute left. Someone caught footage of the 6th gen U.S. fighter jet flying around Area 51. Really? And I wouldn't be surprised because Area 51, it is still an active military base, an Air Force base, and what they do there is reverse engineer, or not reverse. Well, they might reverse engineer, but I think they work on very high classified military projects there. That's where the SR-71 came from, is Area 51, by the way. Will I ever do another guest call-in on live streams? Possibly. Probably when we do longer streams. If I get a girlfriend again that I can have someone watch the dogs so I can stream longer, then yeah. The reason I only stream an hour and a half now is just because I got to go let the dogs out, and they need their playtime for the night before bedtime, so that's why I keep the streams at an hour and a half now. But once I have someone that can watch them for me and let them play, then I can stream for 2-3 hours again. Usually I would stream for 3 hours, typically. But yeah. Interesting, Fallen Coffee. I've never heard of that. Had no exhaust coming out. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's using element 115. That's a great question, Luca. Actually, that's a fucking awesome question. I would Wright-Patterson for sure, just because of what I've heard from it. Wright-Patterson is where I would go first. The underground facility, if that's what you're talking about. If I could get down there and see around, like look around, yeah, because some of that stuff is recent. Like the Kandahar Giants aren't all that old, like early 2000s. Yes, I'm single again. Yep. No, you're not prying. That's a legit question. I'm single. Lila, you want to come over and watch them? That'd be awesome. They're a handful. Oh my god. My 1-year-old Rottweiler is like a middle linebacker. I mean, she just wants to play and cuddle, but she will trample you in the process. She's the sweetest little baby. She's got a real slimy tongue, though. I don't care for that. She just wants to lick you in the face, and it's slimy. My other dog, when she licks you, it's not so gross. That's just a Rottweiler, though. They're just little monsters. Yeah, Blaze, you can come over. You and Lila can team up. All right, guys, we're going to end the stream there. I appreciate everyone for tuning in tonight. I love all you guys. Remember, if you see a ghost in your house and there's a lot of shit happening, just pull your pants down. Cock it. If you don't have a wiener, well, figure it out, okay? Use a rolling pin. If you want to order a combat stick, this also works. Spinning back fists. You just start spinning, throwing shit. You can get the CRA Ghost Contact gloves, $19.99 on the website today. If you buy one pair, you get a second pair, 1% off. So take advantage of that great deal while it lasts. Have a great weekend. Hopefully you guys have some fun. Relax. Nothing stressful happens to you guys. Remember, 10 and 2 always.